beautiful, amazing, and loved people. It's Victoria, and in today's video I decided to put together the perfect summer haul and show a couple of the things that I've gotten this summer so far. And a lot of it is going to be from the Dollar Tree because I was able to find a lot of different interesting things for my room, or also crafts to do from the Dollar Tree, and just some different cool finds from the Dollar Tree. And then I also added in a couple of other things I found from some other stores for this summer to just round out the haul and add a couple of my favorite different things that I found recently specifically for the summer. I will just show you everything, I guess, together. So the first thing I would like to show you is actually this little frame that I got recently, and I think it's very pretty. This one is not from the Dollar Tree, but I was actually looking for a frame for a picture that I had colored in, and I thought this one would be the right size for the picture, but it looks like the picture is a little bit bigger than I expected, so I'm not sure if I'm still going to use this frame for that specific picture, or I also thought of maybe doing a collage within the frame, because I have this space above the little seating area right there. And I currently have a different picture there right now. It's actually a puzzle that I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago, and I really love it and how it looks there, but I just kind of wanted to have a change of scenery once in a while and to be able to put something else up in its place sometimes, because I do have a lot of different pictures up all around my room, as you can see, and sometimes I like to change them out seasonally or for different reasons. So I feel like this frame is a lot more summerish and sort of calming look than the frame that's there right now. And maybe I will just make some sort of collage within this picture frame, since I'm not sure if I'm still going to put the colored page that I colored into here, because then I'll have to cut it, or maybe I'll color something new to put into here. But anyway, that's the story behind this picture frame. As you can see when you look really closely at it, it's got this really nice thin gold framing, and then at every corner it has a pretty little design, and I thought this kind of fits and matches the feel that I was going for a frame. This one I believe I got at Home Goods, and yes, I'm glad I found it so that I can change the frame that is currently there and make it a little bit more summery. And also, since we're on the topic, I thought I would just show you the picture that I was looking for a frame for. This is the picture. This is the picture that I had colored, and I just really love it, and I thought it was very summery and cute with the little hot air balloon and all of the pink and yellow clouds with the sun, and I just really love this picture. So hopefully I can still find a frame that is actually going to fit this picture well, because I am really excited about it and I like how it turned out. So I still want to have it hanging somewhere in my room, but hopefully I can find a frame that will actually fit it, just because I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe leave your opinions in the comments, but I just don't know if it's actually worth it to cut off like that much of the bottom or that much of the top just to fit it in this frame. I mean, do you think that they match well enough? Do you think it would look pretty to have this in here? I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you think. I just thought I would show you guys that frame because I was actually pretty excited to find it. Usually I don't always find frames that I actually really love for my room, but that was definitely a plus that I found at Home Goods. And then moving into some of the different things and items that I got from the Dollar Tree, we have these bottles, which I am actually really excited about. They do say that they are BPA free, and I think that they are really cute and nice because my grandma actually has these bottles, and she has always had these bottles for as long as I can remember. I remember her having one of these bottles that looks exactly like this, so every time I look at bottles like this, I always think of my grandma now. But I decided to get some for myself, which we actually got 3 so that me, my mom, and my little sister could all have one. But we got 2 teal ones and 1 pink one. And I think we can just change them out, like interchange them between each other. We got more teal ones because more people like teal, I feel like, than pink. But I did want to have different colors also, just in case all of us are having waters, and it will be easier to distinguish who is whose when we all have them at once. And some other things I like to stay on the lookout for whenever we go to the Dollar Tree are some different wooden crafts to paint, because I do hold this sort of art day sometimes for my little sister and some of her friends to come over and paint with us. So I like to collect these little wooden crafts for them to paint whenever they do come over. And when I saw these two things, I thought they were so cute. They're kind of like little pencil holders, but they look sort of like a birdhouse maybe is what they're giving me. Those are the kind of vibes they're giving me here. And one has a star carved out of it, and one has a little butterfly, and I just thought these would be cute, especially for the summer. They can sort of paint them and have a little thing to put their different paintbrushes or colored pencils in, or whatever they want really. And I thought that these were kind of convenient and cool too, because it kind of is multi-purpose, so that when we paint it, it has a use afterwards, rather than just being like a canvas you could put on the wall, or another like flat wooden thing, which is the type of thing we usually do to put on the wall. But I figured this could actually stand somewhere in your room, and I thought this would be fun for them to paint. So I got a couple of those. And then, still in the vibe of all the wooden things to paint, I got this for myself. When I saw this, I thought it was so beautiful. It is a little tree, and it has all little birds throughout it if you look closely. So there's all different little birds in it, and I just think this is going to be a really fun one to paint. I actually also got one of these for my grandma, so maybe we will paint them together when we go to visit her, which we are planning to do pretty soon.
We have made Grandpa's mother once. I made her these 2 plates, and I made it be, I don't know what it's called, but they make it blue and then white, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, I think that would be
But I could even, instead of, well, blue would fit it though, because I could be, the background could be the blue, the sky.
I'm going to try to make it look like a sort of, I don't know, whimsical forest or something.
Oh, now that's nicer.
Well, no, because, I mean, it's going to be really bright. It's going to be like alien whimsical forest. Like if you go on another planet, then a whimsical forest. So it's going to be like a blue tree.
I tell you, crop circle, I tell you.
This is what me and Grandma will be painting today, this little tree. We're going to have a big trip over to my grandma's house for this summer, and we're going to have a lot of fun together, so maybe there will be a lot of crafting and painting and probably more Dollar Tree hauls as well. So if you are enjoying this Dollar Tree haul so far, then be sure to stay tuned for the future Dollar Tree hauls. I just wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me in today's video. I hope you have enjoyed my style of editing and videography so far. On this channel, you can find fun with my family. Oh, there's Mom.
Like a surprise.
Hi.
Wait, I got one, I got 2.
Hey, Grandma's got her Jedi robe.
Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Filled with lots of adventures.
We are on top of Mount Everest, on top of the world.
We can see the whole bridge from up here, and it's really, really cool. Some artistic and informative videos on my paintings and creativity, and even some inspirational topics where I often bring in advice from some of our favorite movie and TV show characters. Making this channel, I just wanted to have a place to share my islands of personality, I guess you could say, and put together videos that could inspire and brighten your day.
Alright everyone, fresh start. We are gonna have a good day, which will turn into a good week, which will turn into a good year, which turns into a good life!
So if any of this sounds like something you'd be interested in tagging along for, then please subscribe so you can see more of the videos I can dish out.
Put our service to the test.
Since I am such a small channel at the moment, and it's so rare that you'd even be recommended me, perhaps it was fate that we'd meet. And with your support, we can grow this into a massive friendship tree.
Spread the magic of friendship across Equestria. That is the role I am meant to have in our world. But it took all of us to unlock the chest.
Plus, you'll get to have more fun with my kitties, so win-win, right?
Really? Yeah, win-win.
I guess I'll let you get back into the video, but think about it. And then something else that I saw that I wanted to pick up while I was there this time were these pretty paper plates. As you can see, they have nice blue flowers on them and some sort of peachish kind of flowers. And I just thought that these plates were pretty nice, so I decided to get 2 of them, especially since my birthday is actually coming up at the end of August. So I thought it would be nice to get these in advance so that I could use them for my birthday, for whatever we plan to do on the actual day of my birthday. We can have nice paper plates, and plus, sometimes when you look at paper plates at other stores, they can be really expensive, especially like party and decorative ones, whereas these were only $1 each. So that was pretty convenient and something that I really wanted to pick up while we were there. That way I just have them prepared in advance for me. And since we were just talking about painting things, I want to show you this and tell you an idea I sort of had with these, because sometimes when I'm making my different paintings, I use a lot of different colors. Obviously, as you can see in the background, there's a lot of different colors. But let's say, for example, the elephant that I painted back there, when I was first painting it, I was using like 10 different color blues.
Blue and I were just getting ready for the really big art show. Just love looking at these. Blue is quite the artist. You know, I think these are good enough for an art show.
And I didn't want to get them mixed up with some of the other blues that I had, so I had to keep sort of organizing things into different piles on my desk. And eventually it's like sometimes you just want to take the piles and move them because you need the desk for something else.
Sir, we didn't mean to interrupt your little concert here. If you don't mind, we'd just like to let ourselves off the stage.
Nobody gets out of this place without singing the blues.
What?
Nobody leaves this place without singing the blues.
And it just gets very chaotic and unorganized and messy, especially when I'm painting, because I need to keep things in separate categories to know like what I use these specific colors for. So I found these little baskets at the Dollar Tree, which I thought would be perfect for this occasion because they're very small little baskets, and I thought that inside of, and I thought that inside of each basket I could just put all of the specific colored paints that I needed to keep separately from the others, and I can kind of organize them on top of each other too, so that they're just kind of out of the way and just sitting somewhere in my room, so that when I come back to the painting later, I'll be able to still tell which colors I used for what. And I just thought it was an interesting idea, especially when I saw them. In fact, when I saw them, I had just been praying and I was asking God to help me come up with a good solution for this problem that I was having with all these paints making a mess around my room. And I literally looked up as I was thinking about that prayer once again while we were in the dollar store and saw these. So I felt like it was a perfect solution, and I'm glad that God led me to them too, because I wasn't even going to go down that aisle. They were kind of in the back, shoved on the highest shelf in like the back of the store, and I wasn't even gonna go back there, but when I did go back there, because I just felt like I should, all of a sudden I saw them right there, and I felt like it was definitely God's way of leading me to this perfect solution to the problem I've been having with these paints. But again, as you can see, there's sort of this pretty blush pink color. There's also this nice teal blue color, and then this color, which is like a sage green, which is one of my favorites, I think. And I'm pretty sure they also had it in white and maybe brown or black or something, some more plain type colors of these there. But I obviously wanted to get the colorful ones because I think it matches the colors in my room more, and it also is supposed to be for colorful paints anyway, so I thought it would be a good idea to get these, and they're going to be such perfect organizational things for my paints, I think. So I think that was definitely a great find. Another thing that I actually found when I was looking for the other frame for the picture that I showed you in the beginning of the video were these two frames, and when I saw them, like I said, it's usually hard for me to find frames I actually want to buy and get and like invest in, but when I saw these I knew they would be a perfect fit to my room, and it's these two frames. There's something about the, I don't know, the feel of these frames that I just absolutely love. Like this sort of resin frame piece on the outside looks so pretty to me, and I just think that the blue is also giving a really nice feel, because this is one of my favorite colors for sure, this kind of light blue mintish color, tealish color, and I do really love this color. So when I saw these, I thought, oh, they're so pretty, and on top of that, they kind of remind me of what you would see in like a genie's bottle, like when you zoom into the inside of a genie's bottle and the different knickknacks they have and stuff. I feel like this would either be on the inside of a genie's bottle or in that room in the show Mako Mermaids, you know, when they have all these like pretty little things, and this definitely gives me mermaid vibes, these two frames, which I really love, and also kind of that early 2000s feel also with the prettiness. I don't know, something about these reminds me of this kind of like pop type of art, maybe, of the early 2000s. You know, they just kind of look like bubbles almost, the outside of the frame rim, and kind of like the ocean at the same time. They're just so beautiful. And so when I saw these, I knew I really wanted to get them. There's just so many different pictures this size that I have that I can fill into these frames and put them somewhere around my room. Especially, I think if you saw my room, which you can kind of see it in the background already, it's definitely giving the inside of a genie's bottle, which is definitely what I want my room to look like, or that room in Mako Mermaids. So when I saw these, I knew they would definitely fit the feel of my room, and I feel like that's something important that you have to remember also when buying things. Usually when I go to the store, I don't have a specific thing that I want to get. I just have ideas of things I want to do with my room in the future, and I keep those ideas in mind, but I'm kind of open to whatever I find that gives that sort of feel, you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like sometimes if you actually go to a store in search of a specific thing, you'll end up settling on something that you could have found something better in the future in its place, you know what I mean? So that's sort of what I like to do, just sort of keep things in mind for the future, and when I find specific pieces and items that I think could work for what I'm trying to go for, I get it, and I just wait until things pile up until I have everything I need to put this sort of vision or idea together. Which brings me to some other stuff that I found, which is, this is also very Mako Mermaids vibes, and this I actually got a while ago at the dollar store, but I thought I'd include it now since it gives that Mako Mermaids vibe, and it's these little jars. They are also very fancy and summery, which again, this is a summer haul video, so I think this is a perfect example of something you could get at the Dollar Tree for your summer bucket list of items to decorate your room, I guess. And I actually have these two mermaid dolls that I'm looking up at the shelf that they're on right now, and I have two more of these bottles decorating the mermaid shelf up there because I think they give the perfect feel to that shelf, being like underwater treasures that a mermaid could find or something. I definitely love this feeling, and I love these little bottles that they sell at the Dollar Tree. So you know, if you've never thought of going to the Dollar Tree for decor items, you should definitely try it. And again, it's kind of like a process. It reminds me of thrifting or something, because you never truly know what you're gonna find at the Dollar Tree, but when you actually go and expand and look around for things, you will definitely find some amazing things to add to your room and add to your collection slowly as you go. So these are definitely a nice find at the Dollar Tree, these pretty little glass bottles, and they come in so many different colors also. While we are in the mermaid vibe, I will show you this, which is definitely one of my favorite things that I found this time at the Dollar Tree, which are these little push pins, and if you look closely, they actually look like little mermaid scales in a push pin form, which I think is so pretty, especially since I am planning on making a sort of push pin board in my room eventually, putting it somewhere, though I don't have much space for it at the moment. I am planning on reorganizing a couple things and making a spot for myself to make a little push pin board, and I think these push pins will definitely match the feel of my room. So I was really excited to find these little mermaid scale push pins, which these are at the Dollar Tree right now, so if you love them as much as I do, I would definitely recommend going and getting them. And I actually got two for myself, and then my sister actually already has a board like that, so I got her two as well so that she could use them and enjoy them herself also. We have another piece of decor that is specific to a specific shelf in my room, I guess you could say, which are these, which I guess you would call them a little candelabra, as they call it.
I'm talking to a candle.
Candelabra, please. Enormous difference.
In Beauty and the Beast, which this is exactly why I got these. I actually got two of them, and I found them with my last couple of dollars that I had available to spend. So I was pretty happy I found them, and there was only 2 left, which luckily I think that will be just enough to add a bit of extra flair to my Beauty and the Beast shelf. And I was also even thinking of maybe trying to paint a face on one of them or on both of them to add to that Beauty and the Beast feel a little bit extra.
This is Lumiere.
Enchanté, chérie.
I think that these are so cute, and I can't believe they're just from the Dollar Tree because they truly give such a nice feel and such an added feel of like decor depending on where you put them, you know? Like, you can put them in so many different places. You can set them up in the middle of a dining room table or something for a little sophisticated event or whatever you are planning on doing, or just as a decoration next to some other things that kind of match the similar theme to these, which I'm going to go ahead and put this on my Beauty and the Beast shelf right now so that you guys can see how they look. I just absolutely love how they look on my Beauty and the Beast shelf. They honestly fit the feel of it so perfectly, and when I'm looking at it now, I feel like before the Beauty and the Beast shelf was just really nice, but these like tie it together so well. And I love when I make finds like that, where I just find something that ties together everything so perfectly like that. It's just beautiful. It's like the same with my mermaid shelf and those glass bottles, and now these little candelabras for my Beauty and the Beast shelf, and I just love them, and I think they look super cute on there. So be sure to comment down below if you guys think they look good and what you think of my Beauty and the Beast shelf also, which thank you. Shout out to my grandma who actually bought me that Mrs. Potts and chip that I have up there for my last birthday. And also, is there anything you think that I should add to my Beauty and the Beast shelf? Because I have seen a couple of different cute statues that they sell of Belle and different things, and I feel like I would really like to get some kind of statue or something else to add to it to really officially tie it all together. Maybe a statue of Belle or something. So if you guys know of anything cute that would look really nice up there that isn't too expensive, hopefully, but if you can think of any nice Belle statues or anything I could add up there to complete the look of the Beauty and the Beast shelf, then please let me know, because I would love to hear your ideas in the comments. And yeah, I'm just so excited about how those candelabras look up there. I think it just so matches and just it brings everything together so nicely, which I was so excited when I saw those. I literally told my little sister we were actually supposed to go back into the store to buy some pool noodles, but I had to beg her to only buy 2 pool noodles so that we could get those 2 also, because we only had like $5, and now with the tax of the 25-cent tax over here, Dollar Tree taxing us away.
Well. Keep saving.
What a dirty trick.
But at least we were able to still get those because they really make the Beauty and the Beast shelf, I think. And again, to go with the different sort of setups I have on different shelves in my room, I was able to find these, which I think are absolutely beautiful. What it is it's like a card, but you can unfold it and it becomes sort of a little village, which these were actually for Mother's Day, and I found them on a Mother's Day sale not too long ago. They still had a couple left, and the sale was so cheap because they used to be like $8 and then they were only like $1 each, which was an amazing find. And of course I had to get them because they match the shelf I have over there, which is another, you know, I kind of have little miniature figurines that I like to place on that shelf, and I think it's just a really nice backdrop for those figurines because I have a lot of different things that I've accumulated for like winter and Christmas time to put around them, and even for fall I have a couple of pumpkins and stuff, but I don't really have much for like the spring and the summer months. So when I found this, I thought it was perfect, and basically you can unfold the card and it just looks like this beautiful little village. A definite favorite part of this for me is this clock tower, because I just think that is very beautiful. And then of course, since it is a Mother's Day thing, it has all sorts of different mothers and their daughters or their sons hanging out for Mother's Day. And then on this side, it's actually a little bit different. And we have another mother walking with her son, and we have a little ice cream man over here. And I just think that it's so beautiful, and I love how this looks on my shelf. I will insert a little picture of just how well it blends everything together, especially because I have a castle birthday card for my last birthday, and it looks really nice to have the little castle and then the village below, and I think it's really pretty. And another thing, another sort of pop-out card that I got was this one, which is pretty cool because it has plastic on the store windows, so it actually looks like the reflection of real windows when you have it set up on a shelf. So I really enjoy that, and I just think this is so cute. It's like a little flower shop, and it is a very beautiful little extra piece to add to that village as well. Which, that's the thing too, I've been seeing a lot of people love these type of things like book nooks and stuff, but something that I found personally is that you can make your own little setups and little sort of miniature setups without having to pay like $100 for a custom book nook or a book nook in general. You know what I mean? Like, some of those book nooks are really expensive. Not that I feel like I would like to try making one myself at some point in the future, but it's also just an idea that you don't have to spend that much money to make interesting little things between your books. You can actually just set up different things like these pop-up cards and just make it look like your books are kind of coming to life in the midst of all that. That's why with the little setup that I usually make with all my miniature people, I like to set it up usually between my books. Like, I'll set up my books with little like bookends on either side, and then in between I'll leave a space and set up a nice little scenery with all of my little people and characters, and I think that that really just brings the space to life, and it's a nice way to make your space or decorating your room a little bit more whimsical and fun as well. So again, that was a nice find. Another one. Wow, I definitely made a lot of nice finds for this summer and my room decor, which I'm glad, because I usually end up spending money on Christmas room decor and fall room decor, but I have never really invested in things that are more summery. So I'm glad I invested a little bit more this year into the summer feel of my room. And another thing that I wanted to show you, which my mom actually got for me that I was really excited about, is I got a new Bible. This is what it looks like, and it's got teal and flowers, and I just thought it was a very pretty Bible. As you can see, it even has the little sort of marked pieces where all the different books of the Bible appear in it so that you can easily access it. And I will definitely be using this in future videos to come, where, as you know, I do like to make videos talking about inspirational topics to do with the Bible, and also historical, sort of just a lot of different things to help us in our faith and help you, even if you're not a Christian, to learn more about Christianity. And especially I like to help people learn about Christianity who don't know about it, because I feel like there's a lot of things with Christianity that have it so rooted in facts and in truth that often a lot of people push away when it's not just something that can be pushed away. If anything, that is why I believe in Christianity and why I would call myself a Christian and a follower of Jesus, is because of all of the different sort of things that just work together so amazingly and make the Bible just so accurate, and even just with God's own character and historical evidence that I've learned about myself over time. I just love to share all those different things and topics, so if you are interested in learning more about Christianity, then be sure to stay tuned. If you have questions, you can leave them in the comments, and stay tuned, because I would love to answer questions through my videos. That is kind of a very important thing to me. So yes, this Bible will definitely be being used in my videos, and I'm pretty glad because I do have a journaling Bible, but this is just a regular Bible that doesn't have space for you to journal on the side, which I actually like also because it just is nice to have a different version, like a journaling one and then this one, which the journaling one I did get a while ago. So I'm glad that I have this one now that I can just highlight different verses and easily access them to share in my future videos. So yes, this is a very pretty one. And again, this is just something that I found that I've been waiting for and sort of anticipating for a while. But my mom actually found this for me and thought it was perfect because of course it's in my color as well. And yeah, it's just about waiting for the perfect thing to reveal itself to you, not about just going out there and trying to find it, because I think it's better to actually wait. Oh yes, I also have 2 more things that I got from the Dollar Tree that I'll show you, and then I'll show you a couple of different t-shirts that I got, and clothing wise for the summer. And I got this little world map. I really liked it because it had all different kinds of animals on it, and then you can just attach it to itself on the wall as like a sticker. But hopefully a plan I had for this is to sort of stick it onto a piece of wood or something. That way I can just continue reusing it. And you know, sometimes when you use these wall stickers, then it's like they're wasted if you have to move in the future or whatever. And I just kind of want it to last for a long time and to be able to change its position or maybe switch it out with something else eventually throughout the time it's in my room. So I think that this world map will be a very interesting thing to add to the decor in my room. And it was another nice find from the Dollar Tree. And then of course I found this bag, which I do like to collect these bags because we often go on trips to my grandma's house and, you know, just shopping in general. It's nice to have these bags available to use. So I like to collect them when I see nice ones that I like from the Dollar Tree. Most of the time they are Disney inspired ones, but I liked this one because it says Love Without Limits. And then if you look closely, it literally has my little paper airplane that I use in the intro and kind of my, I guess, logo in a way for my channel on here and my YouTube videos, as I am called Sent With Love, and I do have a paper airplane making a little heart in its tracks. So I thought that this was a really pretty bag, and of course I had to get it for that little paper airplane on it, and it will be beneficial for us to use when we go to visit my grandma in July, which again, stay tuned for that video because we actually also, another big thing that we got this year is an inflatable boat. So it's gonna have to be able to hold 5 people, and it's just an inflatable boat. So I'm really hoping that it goes well, but you know, we will see how this inflatable boat holds up. Emily, get your camera! Sophia, try the camera quickly!
There's a way.
There's a way!
Oh my god, hold on.
Here, just stay still. Just stay still. Let the weight stay.
Hold on, no. Take care, please. Oh my god. We'll be alright.
On this interesting boat ride that's coming up, so be sure to stay tuned for that video because it will be coming out soon and you'll be able to see more of me and my family and all the different fun adventures we have together. So subscribe if you want to see that. Food wise, I got these from Costco, which I wanted to share with you guys because I love them. They're by the brand DV's Organics, and they're called Superfruit Organic Freezy Pops, which these are my favorite snacks to have in the summertime, especially because I do have a lot of different food allergies, and so it makes it hard for me to have any snacks really at all, especially with sugar, because I had to completely cut out sugar because it was causing so many problems with me concerning inflammation and all these different things that it was just, I was in so much pain, I just had to cut out sugar. And since then it's definitely been hard to find snacks that I could actually eat and enjoy, but these are definitely something I have really been loving. As you can see, the bag is already opened. It comes in a wide variety of different flavors, but the ones I found that you can find most easily at Costco are the blueberry pomegranate, mango orange, and strawberry lemon, which I can say the mango orange and the blueberry pomegranate are absolutely delicious. I haven't been able to try the strawberry lemon because I am allergic to strawberries, which is a real bummer because my sister tends to eat these less than I do, which means sometimes I just have to stare at the strawberry lemon ones and be upset because I already ate all my other ones. But you know, it's fine. I think that the blueberry pomegranate one though is definitely my favorite, and the flavors are actually amazing because they only use fruit juices, so you would expect it to not be as sweet, or sometimes even these sort of fruit juice popsicles will tend to have like a rotten flavor along with them for some reason.
You detect that?
Oh, I'm detecting nuttiness.
Like they just don't taste as sweet, I guess, than the sugary popsicles we're mostly used to, but these ones definitely taste amazing. So if you can, I would get them from Costco if you have Costco, if you have a Costco membership, or if you don't, you can order them online too, and they're absolutely delicious. They are a little bit cheaper if you get them from Costco though. And they are just amazing. So I knew I had to include those in my perfect summer haul here because they are definitely an awesome thing to include. One of my favorite summer snacks. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you guys, which is something I got quite a while ago actually, but I did get them anticipating this summer, so I wanted to show them in this video, and it's these. They are so cute. I just absolutely love these, because they definitely remind me of like Barbie or like vintage Barbie in the 60s vibes, especially with these beautiful flower patterns and everything else, and they are very big, which is good for me because my feet, I definitely like to have room to spread out my toes in my shoes, so it's usually difficult for me to be able to find shoes that actually allow me to do that, but these are definitely big enough for my feet and for me to spread out my toes, especially when we're going to the pool or the beach or something. These are really nice. They're just foam, and they're even kind of like a little bit of a wedge right here, not like a heel, but you know, they're just a little bit off the ground a bit. So I do really love these, and I think they are a very pretty pattern and just such a cute little pattern of sandals. And of course, these actually remind me of all the different dolls that used to be popular when I was little. Like, I didn't love all the dolls that were popular when I was little, but you know, those like Ever After High dolls or like Bratz dolls and all these dolls that had super big feet and they'd wear these super big shoes. Those were the kinds of dolls that were popular when I was little, and I absolutely loved the shoes that they would wear because I do think that people need to accept and be accepting of wearing bigger shoes for your feet, because our feet were not meant to be squished into such small shoes that people squish their feet into nowadays. Hopefully I'll make a video about that in the future because I learned so much on my own foot health journey, as I have so many of these little health journeys that I've taken, but they have definitely been a progress and a good thing for me in the long run that I would like to share with everyone if you'd like to hear. And another thing that I got, those sandals were actually from Walmart also, so Walmart definitely has some cute sandals, especially if you just want ones for going to the pool or something. They have some cute options at Walmart. And then something else that I got, which was not from Walmart, this was from Kohl's, but you'll never guess the price of this because it was actually on sale. I think it was actually a bathing suit that they had available last year at Kohl's. So they had it on sale for a lot cheaper this year since they only had like one size of it, or maybe someone returned it or something. But anyway, I got this bathing suit for $12 when it was normally about $94. That is insane, and I'm so glad that I was able to find it because it's so cute. This is what the bathing suit looks like. It is a full one-piece bathing suit since I do usually like to wear one pieces, and I'll probably get some shorts to wear with it because I don't usually like to wear just the regular bottom. I prefer to have shorts because I just like it a lot better, and I just feel like, I don't know, it just feels more comfortable and nice to wear a full bathing suit that covers. And this is the pattern on it. I really love this pattern because it's so bright and colorful, and it definitely grasps everything I think a swimsuit should grasp. It's got beautiful seashells and corals, and it's just such a beautiful swimsuit, and I was so excited to find this one because I think it is a very nice one, especially you know it's going to be good quality when it costs like $100 and you only got it for $12. That is a pretty amazing jump, and yeah, they can have really expensive stuff there. So I was literally just going there on the off chance that I would randomly find something that would be cheap enough and nice enough, and I did. So I think this is a really nice bathing suit, and again, perfect for the summer, and I can't wait to wear it more this summer when we go to the pool with my family and just make a lot of fun memories. And the last thing I have to share with you to finish off this haul video are 2 shirts that I actually got from Walmart. I specifically like this brand of shirts called Blessed Girl or Cherished Girl, and basically they have different Bible verses on the back of the shirts, especially since I love the Bible so much and reading it and studying it. I really like to have different Bible verses on the back of my shirt, and I know how inspiring they can be to people, so I like to just wear them because they usually say very inspiring and encouraging things for people, so that if someone reads the back of my shirt, they will read something that is inspiring to them. So I do have a lot of different shirts like this, but the 2 that I found this year in Walmart that I really liked, which sometimes the patterns are kind of bland on the back of them, but on these 2 I happen to really love the patterns, and I only buy these shirts when I really love the patterns on the back. So the first one is this nice blue one, and on the front it just has this little swan that says the brand Blessed Girl, and then on the back, which is my favorite, is this. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous, don't you think? And it says, of course, the beautiful Bible verse, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." And I just love the 2 swans in the middle of it, and I just think this is definitely one of the most beautiful shirts that I found. And as you can see, I do like swans because I have this painting in the background with swans, but that one I actually didn't make. That one was given to me by my grandma for my birthday, since she actually painted specialty paintings for each of our family members on our birthdays based on our personality and what we liked and what we asked for from her. So she made me this one with the swans in a moonlit lake, and it definitely reminds me of the Swan Princess and just all those pretty cute little fairy tales from our childhoods. So I really love that swan painting a lot, and I'm glad that I have a shirt with some swans now on it also, because this one is honestly probably my favorite one that I have at the moment. And then another shirt that I got is actually the one I'm wearing. So you can see it's a very pretty green color. And in order to show you what is on the back of it, I guess. There we go. So on the back of this shirt, we have a beautiful bee pattern. And I think it is very cute because it actually says the Bible verse Joshua 1:9, which happens to be another one of my favorite Bible verses, especially since when I was little, I sang that Bible verse for like a church project thing. And so in the video, I'm like, Joshua 1:9, and just singing about the Bible verse. So it always reminds me of that cute little memory of my little self.
Hi, my name is Victoria Rose, and I'm going to be singing some songs from church. Okay, now press play in sign language too. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Amen.
And of course, the Bible verse says, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And since it says be, they kind of changed it to say be strong and be courageous with the spelling of an actual bee. And then of course we have the beautiful bee on the back which I thought was very nice and pretty. I think that this shirt is a really nice one also because I do like to get ones that are kind of in different colors so that I have more options, especially since I am a very colorful person and love to wear different colors, as you can see through my room and some of my other stuff that I have here clothing wise. But you know, I like to wear different colors, so I definitely loved finding this really like bright green color, especially when I'm wearing it. I think it looks more subtle and it just kind of blends in nicely. And then of course on the front there's just some flowers that says the brand name again. But I do really love this shirt. And these shirts were a little bit more on the expensive side. They're about $14 each, but I don't think that's too bad for shirts, especially since I love these shirts, and basically all summer long I basically only wear these types of t-shirts, so I really love these. And another thing that I was glad that I was able to find these shirts is because while we were in Walmart, I just had this weird feeling out of nowhere, because I like to look for these shirts every time, but I had this weird feeling out of nowhere to go and look in the men's t-shirt section. I just felt like, go look in the men's t-shirt section, and I was like, well, I guess I'll go look there. Even though I don't usually find things that I really love, sometimes there's nice stuff there. But I was not expecting to find these shirts there, especially since they are kind of more girly, I would think. But all of these were in the men's t-shirt section this time, and I realized later it's because they had the bathing suits in the section where they usually have these, so they just moved them to the men's section. But I was so glad I went over there so that I could find them. That was probably God leading me over there, because He knows I love getting these shirts whenever they're available, especially usually I don't see ones that I like. It's usually only like once a year I'll actually find ones that I like to add to my collection. So I'm glad that I was able to find these while they were in Walmart. And yes, just definitely a very cute and nice addition to my summer wardrobe here. And I think that's all the haul I have for this summer video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.